Hi, I'm Mac McCarthy and I help people with their breakups. And today we have another breakup story, and this gentleman rewrote it with a few more details. I know people try to respect the fact that it's 350 words or less. I've just upped that to 500 words. That's about a full page. If someone goes over 500 words, it's okay as long as it's a coherent, good story that I can understand, I can read to the audience. But if you're going to be very vague, it's very hard for me to help you. And this guy gave me more details in this second round here. So let's just get into this. Well, I hope this is better. I was with my ex 13 months. We have been broken up nearly 2 months. At the moment, I'm 28, no contact. 28 day of no contact. I'm 34 and my ex is 27. Me and my ex were trying for a baby. After a few months, I felt that something was wrong, so I went and got myself tested. Found out that the possibility of me having one was very slim. It hit me like a truck. When I found out this was in late October 2017, we broke up on the 13th of March, 2018. Between the time I never told anyone about it, not even my ex. I drank every day after work and smoked weed, cigs, anything, TBH, anything. What I mean by self-destructing, after my biggest argument that we ever had, which was my fault because I just snapped, I said horrible things to kicked over our plan. I left our home or near ours. So what I had asked him before in an email is, did you tell, when he said he self-destructed, did he tell her that he wasn't able to have children? Or he had a slim chance? And this is what I said earlier, like a slim chance means there's still a possibility, right? I left our home for a near hour. When I came home, she sat in our bedroom, would not talk to me, so I left her be. Next morning, she walked out, packed her bag, then left. This was not the first time she did this. It was the 5th time. This time she stayed away. I had no idea where she was or went. I finally told my best friend about everything, and then my mother and father who helped me come to terms with it. When finally I got in contact with my ex near a week later, all she wanted is to come back to mine to pick up her stuff. I tried to talk to her about what was on my mind, why I had acted the way I was. She did not care. She just called me a dick. Even after I had told her to this day, I don't think she truly understood that I was talking about. She returned another day for more stuff. I helped her move. At that point, she had only shoes and a few other things. A week later, she messaged me asking if she could pick them up, and I let her make the date. That day, she was supposed to come. She messaged me trying to change it. I said no, and she told me to go throw it away, and she didn't want it anyway. I messaged her back asking why she is doing this. I can only say sorry so many times. You can only say sorry so many times. Sorry does not get more credit. And I'll tell you something else. Sorry is more for you because you feel guilty. So all you want from the individual is for her to accept your apology. And sometimes you've gone too far and they don't want to accept your apology no matter how many times you say it, and it's annoying and it's weak behavior. She knows you're sorry, but the fact that she left 5 times and you weren't able to tell her exactly why is tough. Told her I loved her and I will always be in love with her. That was 28 days ago from when I sent this email. As hard as I've had no contact. I've used this time away to stop smoking anything, drinking. I've started getting back into working out, looking for a new job, but I have no excuse the way I hurt my ex. The bottom line is, I say this in one of my other videos, it puts you in a fucking starting gate to change. So you needed to break up, to stop smoking, to stop drinking, to get your head back. You needed this. And it sucks. It's horrible. And it hurts. But sometimes when you have crisis, it's a good thing. And right now, you're getting your shit together. You're becoming a better man for it. All these things you mentioned, you wouldn't have done this if you guys would have continued down the same path. You would have broke up, got back together. She left you 5 times. There were some major issues. But I have no excuse the way I hurt my ex. I accept total responsibility. That's a big one, accept responsibility over the matter, because the pain of the breakup is truly something that cuts deep. I feel that I'm the worst boyfriend in the world. That's not possible, buddy. You don't know all the other situations that are out there, and trust me, this isn't that bad. I've not stopped thinking about her since. All I ever wanted was to have my own family with her. That's all I wanted in my life. I truly love this woman, Mac, more than anything in the world. That's why I've contacted yourself for help on this matter. Should I contact her at all? 28 days in, I would wait about another week if you want to contact her again, but I think that the way things were left, were you ever able to tell her that you had a slim chance of having children, and that's why it really upset you, that's what was really eating you up? I would say that if you are going to contact her again, I don't know if text is going to work at this point. But I can see if you're carrying that still, that you haven't told her that one of the real big things that you didn't tell her was that you had a slim chance of having kids, then I think in this particular case, you do need to tell her that to get that off your chest. Will that get her back as your girlfriend? I don't know. I don't think so at this point, but at least you got it off your chest. At least you told her what the real problem was. And in this particular situation, maybe not even writing a text, because it was, you guys went from wanting to have kids together to you self-destructing, and she probably didn't understand where it was coming from. If you didn't tell her later on you couldn't have kids. And to take it a step further, if you had a slim chance, was there other options? Like, was there a way to artificial insemination? I don't know. There had to be some other things. But right now, what I'm really happy to read is I've used this time to stop smoking anything, drinking. I've started getting back into working out, looking for a new job. I have no excuse. And that's great. And you need more time. I really think you need more time, more sobriety, more time to work on yourself. And then when you come to her, she'll see if you come in that light. But don't expect her just to forgive you, because she left 5 times, so you've had major issues. And the fact that you knocked over one of her plants or were being so difficult, she needs time to erase that from her mind. This is gonna take some time to heal. There's some layers to this. But if you really need to tell her that, maybe over a text, I don't say this often, but maybe you want to write her a letter that the real reason. Maybe you want to write her a letter. If you don't have enough strength to send it to her, write the letter and hold on to it for a little while. But for right now, I would stay in no contact. Okay, I hope that helps you. Please visit Right Mac if you have a breakup story to tell, and thank you.